Hello, and welcome to Soda Review Channel, where today we're wishing you a Merry Christmas or a Happy Holidays or whatever thing your culture does. Um, with this Coca-Cola Holiday Creamy Vanilla flavor. It's vanilla flavor but creamy. Um, they are clear. It contains no dairy. Um, I wouldn't have thought that it did, but I guess it's creamy, so they felt the need to specify. It's probably kind of handy if you're like really lactose intolerant to know that for sure. I'm not, but some people are, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Um, yeah. So we're here. It's not technically Christmas as of filming, but it will be when we release this. And you know, we're partying. I don't know. All right, let's see what we got here. It smells different than a regular vanilla Coke. Weaker. Vanilla Coke has a really strong smell though, so that's not saying that much. The pour is pretty similar to any other Coca-Cola, which is to say that it's fine. Prepackaged Coca-Cola, I always find, not at soda fountains, but specifically prepackaged, which is why I said that. I don't know why I'm clarifying. Um, Tends to get this kind of fizzy head on top of it while you're pouring it and then almost immediately dissipate it, which is kind of interesting. They probably do that on purpose. Probably. It does smell kind of like a vanilla Coke, but not exactly. The vanilla is weaker, and there's a. What is that? There's something else there. I could be imagining this because it's called creamy, but the smell I get is almost vanilla ice cream instead of vanilla extract. I'm not sure about that. That's kind of the vibe I get. But let's see how it tastes. That is really different from the regular vanilla Coke. I do almost get a vanilla ice cream from it, almost. And now I know what this is, having done no research on it. So now I'm going to wildly speculate and present my opinion as fact. I think what they have done here is they have tried to capitalize on a trend of what I have seen called a dirty soda, where they put like cream and stuff in it. Um, I know A&W has done um, some kind of like root beer float soda that we haven't done yet, but probably will at some point. I believe there is a Pepsi in the works. Um, and so I'm going to speculate and present as fact that that is what they've done here. They have tried to make like a Coke float soda. Um, I don't know why they've done it as a holiday release. Um, Perhaps so that if it is terrible, it will be forgotten. Or just if the trend is short lived. Although I have seen some say that the Dr. Pepper and cream soda is meant to be that, and that's a very old drink. I don't think the Dr. Pepper and cream soda is meant to be that. I would say that this is at least kind of better than a regular vanilla Coke. Though the ingredients list and nutrition facts are basically identical because it's just flavor, right? Nothing else has meaningfully changed. Curiously, where vanilla Coke has very much smoothed out the bite of an original Coke, this still has it a little bit when you go to swallow. I'm going to consider that an improvement. And although they have gone for a very different vanilla flavor profile, I do think the vanilla flavor here is stronger and generally better. I am curious why they decided to go with precisely this branding. The new flavor, Holiday Creamy Vanilla Coca-Cola. Because if they are trying to capitalize on the soda and ice cream, but in pre made soda thing that some of the other major soda brands have started participating in, I don't know that they've done the best job marketing this, which is weird because they're very good at marketing. I do wonder if the point they're trying to get to is that they don't want to seem like they're following a trend. Maybe they want to appear trend setting. I don't know. I don't work there. They do not pay me. It's unfortunate. I would say that I like this flavor. I wouldn't say I would drink this flavor all the time. But I do think if this becomes an annual release, like some of the seasonal sprites that they do, the winter spiced cranberry, and I'm pretty sure I saw they're bringing back vanilla frost soon. If they do this every year, I might have one every year or two, maybe two some years. Um, That said, I don't drink regular Coke that much. I would say that I have a regular Coke outside of a restaurant setting, maybe once every month or two. Your expectations may deceive you, but I don't actually drink that much soda. And so I think this could have a meaningful place as a seasonal soda. I do like it. And I really do think that despite the holiday creamy vanilla Coca Cola versus normal vanilla Coca Cola branding similarities, they've even used a very similar tone to represent the vanilla, that being this kind of off white tannish color. It is a very different drink. I took too long to say that, and the sentence structure there might have been bad, but you know what I meant. So I think hmm, it's definitely getting a better score than vanilla Coke. I don't think it's getting a better score than regular Coke. I would say it's a similar level of goodness, even if it is also very different from that drink. And so, for me, the holiday creamy vanilla Coca Cola, it's a good.